Okay guys, I know I made some mistakes in the last update video. I may or may not have uploaded it a day late, but there is no way I could possibly miss the next update. What is up, gamers? Today we are checking out Crab Game's second update, and I gotta go fast because this update is already older than the age of my maturity. I promise you that's a joke. The post Dani made started out like this: Ayo, second content update. This is a pretty small one since I spent a lot of time dealing with server flooding issues, which is fixed now. Which, by the way, I don't know what he's comparing this to because this is not only the biggest update for the game yet, but it adds a lot of content. He also said he wanted to get started on adding customization and cosmetics, but didn't have enough time because of all the server issues. He is also, however, planning on starting that right as the update goes live, which was like a day ago. It will be interesting to see how he implements the cosmetics. There are different ways he could do it, including a possible like quest battle pass type thing. But I think the most likely is a shop. I wonder though if he'll make it cost real money for them or the money you earn from winning. It would make sense if it was the money from winning because it would add a lot more incentive to winning, plus it gives people a reason not to grind wins over and over again with one friend in a private game. Then again though, he's a solo creator and he makes all of his games free, so really his only source of income from these games comes from the videos he makes. So by making them cost real money, it could help him out. I don't know, to be fair, I have no clue what Dani's income is from videos, so for all I know, he could already be a millionaire. Personally, I think that it is a lot more likely he makes it based on the money you get from wins because he's just nice like that. Anyway, that's enough of these cosmetics, so let's get into the new content. This update added a total of 3 new game modes as well as a practice mode. The practice mode is cool. You can access it by making a lobby and you can choose what maps you want to go to and you can jump around. I'm not too sure what its use is, but it's cool and I could probably use this for videos. The 3 new game modes are Standoff, Death from Above, and Block Drop. Standoff is a new general game mode where everyone starts with a gun with only 6 bullets and can only shoot at specific times. The screen will darken around the edges. Whenever someone hits you with a bullet, you get 1 point, and at the end, however many bullets you still have is a bonus amount of points. Points are not good. The people with the most points at the end die, so basically you just need to avoid getting shot while you shoot other people. Because this is a general game mode, you can get it on every map that can also do tag, but the best map for this game mode is Sunny Saloon. This map is pretty much what it says. It's just a big saloon you can go into and there's stuff around it. You can hide it behind it. It also features a smaller version called Small Saloon, which just makes the outside part of the map a bit smaller. The next game mode introduced is called Death from Above. This is where a really big tile will fall, covering the whole ground except a few random tiles spread throughout it. In order to win this one, you have to look at the shadow on the floor and look where light is going through. You then have to quickly run there without getting smashed. This game has 3 different maps: Lava Dump, Salty Island, and Skybox, but they are all pretty much the exact same thing. The next game mode is called Block Drop and is really similar to the last game mode, except instead of trying to get to a specific spot, you want to get away from a spot. In this game mode, huge platforms fall from the sky and smash whoever's standing there. You can see where they will fall by their shadows, and once they fall, they stay there. So you have to make sure you're staying on high ground so you don't get trapped. This game mode has 3 different maps: Lava Drop, which yes, is pretty much the exact same thing as in Death from Above, Peaceful Platform, and Cheeky Chamber. Also, like Death from Above, they are all pretty much the exact same thing, the only difference being between them being if they are walls or not. There were a couple of other general maps added, and these include the 2 saloon maps I talked about, Cocky Containers, a map filled with those metallic, colorful crate things on boats, yeah, those, as well as a small version, a Tiny Town 2, which is a new version of an old miniature map. This one is also miniature, and Tiny Town 1 is also still in the game. And finally, a map called Toxic Trains, which seems really cool because you're playing the game mode on 3 moving trains that you can jump across. The next big part of this update is server customization. Basically what this means is you can now create a server with specific maps and game modes. It's just a setting you can mess with in the create server menu, and you can specifically enable and disable whatever you want. I don't think this completely works though. Earlier I was trying to do it with tag in like 2 maps, but it was just going through all the different tag maps. The way you can see what options the server is using is just by hovering over the modified icon on the server list. If it says default though, they're using everything normal. And of course he made some balancing changes to the game. The final thing I want to talk about is some new networking things Dani did. The first is that he fixed a server flooding issue, which I think is something that causes people to randomly get disconnected. He also claims he fixed a bug where loading into a server took forever. And I don't think that works. I was still experiencing that this morning when recording this gameplay, but maybe it's fixed now. He also says Crab Game is now working on Mac and Linux, but sadly because he's a solo developer and can't really test this. So hopefully it works. Anyways, if you guys found this video helpful, smash the like button and consider subscribing. Personally, I think this update was great, and I think it wasn't as small as he said it was. Tell me in the comments if you guys are looking forward to the cosmetics coming out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.